Warning, the following video contains some major video game spoilers as we take a look at some super secret levels in video games. Back in 1989, the Prince of Persia made its debut and helped to spawn two other titles throughout the 90s. It's a series that has seen our hero tackling warriors, rescuing princesses and dying quite a lot as we try to overcome the deadly and unforgiving traps. Roll forward to 2003, where Ubisoft rebooted the series with the Sands of Time, which hid away a secret level that any hardcore fan would adore. As by inputting the following button combinations for Xbox, PS2 and PC up on the balcony at the very start of the game would initiate the very first stage from the original title. Where not only can you discover a secret sword, but you can also open up a special chamber where the entire development team are awaiting you. When the RPG Shining Force 2 arrived in 1993 thanks to Sonic Software Planning, it followed the story of Bowie and a cast of allies that joined his party throughout what is a mammoth and epic journey. It is though when the game has been completed and the credits are rolling that you shouldn't be so eager to turn off your console, as after the witch has revealed her true identity to you, two coloured jewels rest upon the screen, a point indeed that most would actually switch off. But if you happen to wait here for 3 extra minutes, then you will be rewarded with a secret level shaped as Sonic, and an extra battle with Xeon awaits for one last bout against a whole cast of other enemies. After reaching the old town via the sewers in Dying Light, head in a southerly direction to this rooftop, where a chimney happens to be sporting a small, sealed green warp pipe, and by jumping upon it you can pop the cork and head down to what I think is the best Easter egg this game has to offer. As yes, you can take to a zombie-esque Super Mario Bros. Level complete with typical features such as clouds, blue sky, green bushes, blocks, obstacles, zombie goombas, and let's not forget about that river of blood. Plus there's even a staircase leading to the flagpole where fireworks top off what is such an awesome nod to the Nintendo's classic series. If you happen to take the level 3 route in Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, it is on the second stage of asteroids that tucks away a pretty neat secret. As roughly 30 seconds in on the right hand side of the screen, a huge grey asteroid approaches, whereby blasting it to smithereens helps to reveal a giant bird. And upon touching it will warp you out of the Lilac system and into another dimension. which is home to a warped and rather nauseating background, containing paper airplanes that oddly kill you and a giant slot machine for a boss. It is pretty easy to destroy, yet upon doing so, you will find yourself in an endless loop and stuck here for eternity. Probably one of the most challenging tasks that awaits any gamer is acquiring the 180 emblems that are placed throughout Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and which includes each stage being completed with an A ranking. If you are successful after what I imagine is many hours of gameplay, then you are rewarded with a 3D mapped out version of the original Sonic the Hedgehog's Green Hill Zone level, complete with memorable and original music. It was back in March 2001 when Serious Sam the First Encounter exploded onto the scene, a game filled with endless action against deadly and ghoulish creatures, set in ancient Egypt and surrounded by many secrets. Take the Sacred Yards for example, a secret level that was discovered via a hidden passage found at the end of the stage named Luxor. But what exactly makes this level so interesting? Why is it even on the list? Well, it's because rather than having to defeat a ton of enemies and seeing your body fly throughout the air countless times, there is actually a way to complete this secret stage without encountering one single enemy, and here's exactly how to do it. After reaching the planet of Vachina in Star Fox Zero, Rob will inform you that the Landmaster has been equipped with a new flying ability. When the mission has been dealt with, head back to Titania where you have the task of rescuing Peppy. But this time as you do so, you'll be able to spot that a giant wormhole has opened up towards the latter part of the level, and by flying towards it, a secret cutscene will begin. And yeah, Peppy gets to undertake his own special secret mission, which is pretty funny since he becomes self-aware of the barrel roll maneuver.
Alright Peppy, good luck. One ship! What an insult! Ready the main cannons! Destroy that little pest! Barrel, barrel roll! Barrel, barrel roll! Barrel roll! Barrel roll! Gotcha! Barrel roll! Barrel roll! Barrel roll! Barrel roll!
There are many reasons I could tell you exactly why Super Mario World is my favourite Super Nintendo game of all time, And in terms of this episode, it would of course be for its secrets. It's full of them and in every corner of the game. One of the best though is the Star Road, that actually allows you to complete the game in under 14 levels. But it is what lurked at the end of it that was the most incredible part, as we could unlock the Special World, a secret area filled with 8 extra challenging additional levels. At the very beginning of Slender the Arrival, head down the hill to Kate's house, enter and pick up the flashlight found on the side in the kitchen. Then turn on the radio located in the small room at the end of the corridor. Once that's done, head back outside and past the main gate, but turning to the left in the process, where you should run towards a poster of Charlie Matheson Jr. that is nailed to a tree. After seeing the poster, hit escape and restart the game again and repeat these steps, to which this will happen. And yeah, that's rather bizarre, but upon re-entering once more, you will activate a rather creepy and secret level. So I really hoped you enjoyed the video, and don't forget you can always follow the channel on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and if you haven't quite had enough of me for today, then here are several videos to watch which are all available on mobile devices.